Hello, Buddhas. I am coming to you here from downtown Ottawa. And this is not the news. This is actually just putting a couple things in perspective. This is what we've been told, a post-pandemic world. And I wanted to embrace that, not argue against anything, not say that anything that has happened in the last few years is wrong, but saying, okay, what happened has happened. What's happening now? And this is a way of starting a conspiracy theory in the opposite direction, if you would. Let's conspire together as a collective to talk about where we want to be, not where we think we are stuck. This doesn't diminish what's happened, because a lot of people are talking about that, and that's perfectly okay. It needs to happen because the energy is there. But a group of us can very easily also shift this whole world into what's next, ready to move on. Acknowledging what happened, but kind of begging you to see this, to see a kind of blown out background. But I'm going to pan the camera in just a moment and just show you that while the sun is setting here in Ottawa, it's October 7th, I think, 2021, and people are still uncertain about where the future is going, and maybe that's what this needs to become, is my perspective, a documentary on where the F this is going. We have to move forward as a group, and I'm willing to participate in that in the way that I can. So this beauty, here, let me get out of the frame and actually show you what I mean. This is Ottawa. Boom, now in focus. And there's our Parliament building. So that's the Peace Tower. There's some cranes doing construction on it. All right, now I'm in focus. I don't want you to focus on me. Go back. Come on, virtual reality. There we go. There's the library. It's the oldest part, actually. Well, focus. Yeah, the library, run to it. And rack focus back. I'm going to have to turn off focus or something. I have to figure that out for the next video. But there's also some other incredible things in this frame. Right here, focus. Right here is a church, an important one in our society. And right here beside it is the art gallery. And then to the side there are embassies and luxury condos. And if I move this camera without shaking everything. Over here there's, what is over there? A bridge. It's one of my favorite bridges. So over here is the Alexandra Bridge, and there's another one behind it, which I can never remember the name of. It's called the Blue Bridge. And on to the side there is Quebec, where we have literally forest, because it's Quebec, so it has to have a bush. And industry, a paper mill. Like, the juxtaposition here is fantastic. In this 180-degree frame, I'm going from, on this side, a paper mill, a forest and a paper mill on the Quebec side of the river, okay? To anyone who doesn't know anything about Canada, that's a major deal. That's like Quebec's pride and joy. Let them cut down their trees, it's okay. The world needs lumber. And then we cross a bridge and we go through downtown Ottawa and we get to the British side of the river, the Queen's Parliament. And why does that make any sense? Because it's perfect and it's Canada, and I refuse to think any less of it. It's always under construction, and that's part of the point of democracy. It's never done. You gotta let people constantly try and hash out the next problem, get to the problem, resolve the problem, and move on. This is not going to become a political podcast, but when you live in the capital city, you see the politics no matter what. And there could not be a better place to start. So remember, Buddhas, at the end of the day, the most important thing is to love yourself.